Ladies and gentlemen, we are back inside Age of Empires Mobile, where you can see my town hall is currently experiencing a beautiful snowy night, which is fitting for today's video because we're going to be going over some insane updates coming soon to Age of Empires Mobile, including the highly anticipated server versus server, or KvK game mode, that everyone has been asking about since the launch of the game. And then later in the video we're going to go over the snow festival event coming soon for the holidays. But first, what's going on, guys? Cheers. Now, before we begin, I do want to thank Age of Empires Mobile for sponsoring today's video. I can't believe it, but the game came out in October. Time is flying here in game, and if you haven't tried Age of Empires Mobile yet, you can support the channel by giving the game a try for free with my link in the description. The game is absolutely free, but more on that later. Now, with all that out of the way, let's just jump right in here and talk about a super exciting change that has already landed in Age of Empires Mobile. Can you tell what it is? Can you tell what it is? It's on the screen right now, or I should say it is not on the screen right now, and that is the infamous banner that used to happen. It used to go across the screen all the time telling you that some other governor or player in the game got a legendary hero medal, and that banner was always going off, and I was saying it's just, we need a way to shut it off, and thankfully the developers listened. They've turned it off, and now you will only see a banner if somebody gets a full summon of a legendary hero in the tavern, which significantly reduces the number of times you will see that banner over the top of the screen, which is incredible. Thank you for changing that. It was driving me crazy. You can even come into the settings here and see a brand new setting available: display of other players' recruitment information. Shut that off if you don't want to know. It'll save you a lot of those pop-up banners. Next, let's talk about the Marauder hunt event coming soon to the game. As you can see, we're using test footage from an official source. This is posted on the official Age of Empires Mobile YouTube channel. Basically, how the Marauder hunt event works is one of your alliance officials can drop down the bait treasury, and this event comes around every 2 weeks. And when you build your bait treasury, these marauders will spawn in on the map, and they will increase in difficulty as time goes on. They will then start auto attacking nearby cities, and you will have to set a strong garrison to effectively stop and defeat these marauders. Now, you can earn points on an alliance basis and also on an individual basis, and you'll gain even more points if, as you see on the screen here, you go ahead and reinforce some of your allies and help them defeat their waves of marauders. So remember, guys, this is a brand new event that's going to give you a bunch of great rewards, and it comes around every 2 weeks, so make sure you don't miss it when it first comes into the game. As you can see off to the right here, we have the rankings and rewards for the Marauders hunt event. As you can also see, it's around for a couple of days, and there are different leaderboards, both personal leaderboards and alliance leaderboards here as well. But the information that many of you are here for is the new KvK game mode that is finally coming to Age of Empires Mobile. This is the Mightiest Empire event. This is a brand new event where 2 different empires, 2 different servers are going to clash off against one another in a full-scale war PvP game mode. This is the lovely hosts on the official Age of Empires Mobile YouTube channel. If you guys haven't checked them out already, I'll link them down below. Definitely go ahead and subscribe to the official Age of Empires Mobile YouTube channel. They're going to provide you with all of the up-to-date information about the game. But as you might expect, the Mightiest Empire event starts with a preparation stage. These stages are akin to the Mightiest Governor event stages as well. So doing things such as training troops and gathering resources, these are going to get you some points during the preparation phase, and that's going to get you some nice goodies here. As you can see, we've got a ton of resources, speed ups, and on the top here you can see the total points for both of the empires. So Empire 3107 versus Empire 3108. Remember, this is just test footage, okay? But you have the total points for the entirety of the preparation phase, and you have the stage points. Each individual stage will be ranked here as well. Of course, one of the stages will be to defeat different tribes of varying levels to gain more points here. You can speed up construction, things along those lines. Of course, there's a power ranking here as well. Then we go into the war stage here, and this is where on the weekend you will either be attacking your enemy server, or you can be defending your own server against the enemy invasion. Of course, if you do invade the enemy kingdom, you will have to relocate to an invasion camp, and the pinnacle of this event will be, of course, the city clash over the imperial city of the enemy's server. Super cool concept here. This is a little bit different than other games we've seen in the genre. Literally like taking the enemy's imperial city on their own server map is super, I mean, the flex is crazy. It appears to be the case that the winner of the preparation stage will be the one that is able to attack the enemy imperial city, and if you are able to capture the imperial city, you can then appoint different officials, kick officials. You can also activate different buffs here as well. So for example, the king can activate an increase in gathering speed, but 1% of the gathered resources are donated to the king for 20 hours up to 30 million units. Or you have Honor's Proclamation or the Outcast Order. This is an exile basically, and like I said, you can also appoint other players here. So as you can see, it literally specifies the server of the player that is appointed, so you can effectively appoint your own players even if you're king of the other kingdom. But it's also worth noting that even if you are the kingdom being invaded, you still have the chance of defending yourself during this invasion, and of course if you successfully defend, then you can still be crowned your own king. So just to recap, the server that wins the preparation stage can invade the losing server, and two outcomes: either the defenders win and they remain king of their own imperial city, and the attacker, the invaders, will then have their king of their kingdom stripped, all the titles, everything's gone. Or if the invaders win, then the invaders will capture the imperial city of their enemy, and that king will rule both kingdoms, which is honestly insane. It's super cool. I think it's a really cool concept. Of course, during the Mightiest Empire event, there will be losses. There's going to be casualties. Some of your units will die, but there is a recovery rate of these units as well. So no matter what, some of your units that die will be returned to you, which is really nice. As far as I know, I don't believe that that feature exists in your current home empire, and so the fact that this is a thing for the main PvP in the game is beautiful. Okay, effectively what this means is that it is way worse to have a civil war than it is to save all of your troops for the Mightiest Empire wars. These are just going to be just as fun. You're going to get actual rewards for fighting rather than civil wars. There's no rewards there, and you get a lot of your troops back from these as well, so you can keep playing, keep fighting, and you don't have to train all your troops back. So if you guys have been going through civil wars and all that stuff in your current empire, then I would highly recommend you guys get it together. Okay, work on some diplomacy, everyone figure it out, figure out who's going to be king, who's going to rule which region, whatever the case might be, whatever you got to do, but you should all be working as a team by the time the Mightiest Empire event lands in your empire, because you don't want to be fighting one another. Okay, that is over, that's done. The Mightiest Empire event, I believe, comes around 60 days after the opening of your server, right? So once your server is 2 months old, boom, Mightiest Empire will first show up. Okay, so that's what you want to be planning for if you're jumping into a brand new server here in Age of Empires Mobile. The Mightiest Empire is your North Star. Everyone should be focusing on that, because fighting here is way more rewarding than fighting civil wars in your home kingdom. And of course, as you can see off to the right here, there's an exchange store and ranking rewards. So like I said, participation in this event will likely grant you tons of really great rewards as well, so make sure you are prepared. Now, another quick thing I want to point out here, and this is a really nice quality of life change. If you jump into the shop here, they've actually added, and I know my head's kind of in the way here, but they have added these collapsible menus where all the different packs are going to be under this collapsible. There's also going to be the couple of battle passes here, depending on which one you're working on. You can focus on that. There's also lucky draw, which is very important, and then there's others. So these are going to be like your growth fund, VIP store, things like that. So this just cleans up the shop a little bit. It makes it a lot easier to navigate for those of you that have been struggling with all the different tabs and menus and all that sort of stuff, which truthfully has been a definitely an area of opportunity for them. I still think there's some work that can be done here, but this is absolutely a step in the right direction, so kudos to them for making this change. I'm also excited to announce there is an auto healing button right here. This is much easier to see and use now than ever before. So effectively, if you were tired of coming in here and having to constantly heal after auto battling tribes out in the world, great news, you're going to be able to just auto heal now. You don't have to think about it, you just check the button. As long as you've got enough resources, healing is going to occur, which we like to see. I always was curious why I would always have wounded units, and it's because I have to keep coming back and healing them and now we can just do it automatically, which is beautiful. Okay, next let's talk about the snow festival events. These are the holiday events coming to Age of Empires Mobile, and of course this is always the best time to play any of these types of games. Playing during the holidays means that you're going to get a ton of free goodies every single day that you log in, days 1 through 5. You can complete a bunch of different tasks that you're probably going to be completing anyway just by playing the game, and you're going to get some free rewards for it, which is really nice. So as you go through here and complete the tasks for each of these days, this one specifically is for empire coin consumption, but of course you have speed ups and things like that. You can actually go ahead and claim some of these points, which is going to add up off on the right here, and you're going to unlock as you go up all the way to 140. You can unlock all these different rewards, which is really nice, but also you can see some special event items here like these gifts, which is really cool. And if you come in here to the Snowy Nights gift event, which you can see right above my head here, you will also earn some snow festival gifts by simply doing things you're going to be doing anyway, like eliminating tribes, gathering resources, things of that nature. We also have the Snow Explorer event, where you can explore snow piles to find snowflakes and snowballs, then use them to build the snowman. So as you can see here, snowflakes and snowballs, and you're going to get your hands on some nice goodies here as well. Finally, we have the Frozen Realm. This is a server-wide progress here. I just wanted to move my head so you can read that, and here you can go ahead and throw your snowballs, which is really funny. As you participate in this event, you're going to get your hands on some free rewards such as empire coins, premium currency. We get some speed ups, we have some food, which is really cool. We also have some wood, some stone, and you can claim this a bunch of different times, it looks like. And then of course there will be a leaderboard. As you can see above my head, there's the ranking, and you can get your hands on some really nice goodies like some hero medals. You can also get your hands on some empire coins, and we can get some speed ups here as well, which is really cool. And as for rewards, we have the Snow Festival Citadel theme for governors, and this is absolutely gorgeous. This is absolutely beautiful. Here you can see they show it in from daytime to nighttime, and in the summer, and also into the winter, and this is absolutely beautiful the way that it sparkles in the sunlight and also in the moonlight. It's like a frozen throne sort of mixed with like Hogwarts. Basically, it looks absolutely beautiful. This is gorgeous. Definitely want to get your hands on this if you can. And we also have a troop visual effect here, which that looks like, was that like a snow wolf or something? Like what is, oh my god, dude, that looks so incredible. That looks, I actually think that looks way cooler than the Halloween one. Or at least it's like more, I want to say it's like more believable, because the Halloween one is like kind of ghoulish, right, which is cool, but this is like, I mean, that it's epic, right? It's epic. You see this massive wolf just coming in and attacking you on the battlefield, you know they mean business. If we jump back to that official Age of Empires Mobile video on YouTube, we can see that Fimbulwinter is the official name, it looks like, for the Citadel theme, and we have the Glacial Viking set for the animation here, which looks super cool. So there's that awesome wolf, which looks incredible. So it looks like it's a complete set here. We have the sort of avatar frame, the banner, everything like that. It looks really nice. However, at the time of recording this, it looks like we don't actually know the stats for this Citadel theme, if any, so make sure you stay tuned for that, or pay attention when it lands in game. Anyway guys, that's gonna do it for today. That covers all of the brand new updates in Age of Empires Mobile. Finally, we have KvK is coming very soon. The holiday events look incredible, and the game is constantly evolving, getting new updates and improvements as time goes on. So if you haven't tried Age of Empires Mobile yet, this is the best time to jump into the game, because it is even more polished now than ever. And as I mentioned at the beginning of this video was sponsored by Age of Empires Mobile, and I do want to thank them once again for generously sponsoring this video and multiple videos here on the channel. If you want to support me and them at the same time, you can give Age of Empires Mobile a try for free with the link in the description below. Again, costs you nothing. If you're curious about the game, just give it a try, download it, see if it's for you. I've been playing it since launch, and honestly even since way before launch. This game has been on my radar forever. Definitely recommend giving the game a try. And while you're down there, jump into the description and follow Age of Empires Mobile on all of their social media accounts, including the YouTube channel that we mentioned earlier in this video. That's going to be the fastest way to get all the updates coming soon to the game. And while you're down there, consider subscribing to this channel if you want more Age of Empires Mobile content, and drop a thumbs up on the video. It really helps out the channel. It kind of helps get this video out into the YouTube algorithm so other Age of Empires Mobile players might see it. And with that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching. This has been Omniarch. I will talk to you guys again soon. Peace.